Your toddler just turned 2, and while other kids are chattering away, yours is still mostly quiet. You're doing everything right, or so you think. What if I told you that 5 common things, one of which is considered helpful by most parents, could be silently stealing your child's words? Stick with me, because number 4 is going to completely change how you interact with your little one. Credibility and introduction. Hi, I'm Sarah, and I've spent over 10 years working with families as a pediatric speech therapist. I've seen hundreds of toddlers transform from silent observers to confident communicators, and today, I'm sharing the 5 hidden culprits that delay speech development in 90% of the families I work with. More importantly, I'll show you exactly what to do about each one, starting today. Before we dive in, let me ask you, is your toddler between 18 months and 3 years old and saying fewer than 50 words? Drop a comment below with yes, so I know who's watching, and I promise, you're not alone in this journey. Mistake number 1. Too much screen time. Let me tell you about Emma. She's 22 months old, and her parents came to me worried sick. Emma could sit through entire cartoon episodes without making a sound, but she barely said 10 words. Sound familiar? Here's what's happening. The American Academy of Pediatrics reports that toddlers under 2 who exceed 1 hour of screen time daily show significantly delayed language acquisition.
Why?
Because screens are one-way communication. Your toddler's brain needs back-and-forth interaction, what researchers call conversational turns, to build language pathways. A 2020 study published in JAMA Pediatrics found that for every 30-minute increase in daily screen time, children showed a 49% increased risk of expressive speech delay. That's nearly half. Here's your action step. For the next week, cut screen time to 20-minute maximum sessions and sit with your child during that time. Narrate what's happening. Look, the dog is running. Do you see the blue car? This transforms passive watching into active learning. Emma's parents tried this, and within 3 weeks, she added 12 new words to her vocabulary. Not magic, just science. What's your current screen time rule? Comment below and let's compare notes. Mistake number 2, responding too quickly to gestures. Now here's something that shocked even me when I first learned it. Being too helpful is hurting your toddler's speech. Meet James. At 26 months, he was a master pointer. He'd point at his cup. Boom, water appeared. Point at crackers, instant snack. His parents thought they were being responsive, caring parents. But James had no reason to use words. Dr. Laura Mize, a pediatric speech-language pathologist, explains this as the communication shortcut. When toddlers can get everything they need without words, their brains literally decide, why bother talking? Research from the Journal of Child Language shows that toddlers need to experience productive struggle, that gentle frustration that pushes them to try new communication methods. Here's your game-changing strategy. When your toddler points or grunts, pause for 3 to 5 seconds. Look at them expectantly. Then model the word. Cup? Do you want cup? Wait again. Even if they just attempt the sound coo, celebrate it like they won the lottery, then give them what they want. This isn't being mean, it's being strategic. You're creating a reason to communicate. James's parents implemented this technique, and within 2 weeks, he was attempting 5 to 7 new words daily. By week 4, he was combining 2 words together. Here's my question for you. Do you give your child time to ask for things, or do you anticipate their every need? Be honest in the comments. No judgment here, just learning together. Mistake number 3, adult-centered conversation. This one hits close to home, because I was guilty of it with my own first child. Picture this. You're chatting with your partner about dinner plans while your toddler plays with blocks nearby.
Seems innocent, right?
But here's what happens. Your toddler hears adult words at an adult pace with adult complexity, and their developing brain simply filters it out as background noise. The Harvard Center on the Developing Child found that toddlers need child-directed speech, that sing-song, slightly exaggerated way of talking that naturally slows down and emphasizes important words. It's not baby talk, it's strategic language teaching. A groundbreaking MIT study tracked 40 children for years and discovered that the number of conversational turns, not just words heard, predicted language skills, vocabulary, and even IQ years later. Your mission this week: spend 20 minutes daily in serve and return play. Your toddler babbles, you respond. They say BABA. You say, yes.
Ball.
You found the ball. They grunt at a book. You open it and read with animated expressions. I started doing this with my daughter, and I watched her go from 15 words at 20 months to 75 words just 6 weeks later. Now pause this video for just a second and think. How many true back-and-forth conversations do you have with your toddler each day? 1? 5? 20? Drop that number in the comments. Mistake number 4. Using pacifiers after 12 months. Here it is, the one that shocks every parent I work with. That pacifier you think is harmless? It's literally blocking words from coming out. Sophia was 28 months with a pacifier habit. She had it during car rides, nap time, even while playing. Her parents insisted it calmed her, but she was only saying about 20 words, way below the expected 200 to 300 for her age. Here's the science. The American Speech-Language Hearing Association warns that extended pacifier use restricts tongue movement, reduces opportunities for sound practice, and creates an oral fixation that replaces the urge to communicate. A study in BMC Pediatrics following 1,000 plus children found that toddlers using pacifiers beyond 3 years were 3 times more likely to have speech disorders. But even at 18 to 24 months, excessive use correlates with delayed speech onset. But wait, there's more. Constant pacifier use also affects facial muscle development and can lead to articulation problems years down the road. Here's your step-by-step plan. 1. Limit pacifiers to sleep time only starting this week. 2. Week 2, try 1 nap without it. 3. By week 3, transition to sleep time only in the crib. 4. Offer a lovey or small stuffed animal as replacement comfort. Sophia's parents followed this exact plan. The first 3 days were tough, not going to lie. But by day 5, Sophia was more vocal than ever. Within 6 weeks, her vocabulary exploded to 80+ words. Pacifier parents, I see you, and I know this one's hard. Comment pacifier if you're going to try this challenge, and let's support each other. Mistake number 5, lack of parallel talk and self-talk. The final mistake is one of silence. Let me share Marcus's story. Marcus's parents were quiet, thoughtful people. They loved him deeply, but their home was peaceful and calm, which sounds ideal, but Marcus heard barely 100 words per hour. Research shows toddlers need to hear 20,000+ words daily for optimal development. Doctors Betty Hart and Todd Risley's landmark research revealed a 30 million word gap by age 3 between children in talkative versus quiet households. This gap predicted vocabulary, reading skills, and academic success years later. The fix? 2 powerful techniques: parallel talk and self-talk. Parallel talk. Narrate what your toddler is doing. You're stacking blocks. Red block on top. Big tower. Self-talk. Narrate what you're doing. Mommy's chopping carrots. Chop, chop, chop. Now, washing the tomatoes. Your action plan: set a phone reminder for every 2 hours. When it goes off, spend just 5 minutes doing intensive parallel or self-talk during any activity. Marcus's parents started this, and I kid you not, within 1 month, Marcus went from 25 words to 70 words. By 3 months, he was speaking in 2-word phrases. Visual. Split screen showing both parallel talk and self-talk examples. Here's my challenge. Can you commit to narrating your day for 1 week? Comment, I'll talk more if you're in. Recap and call to action. Let's quickly recap these 5 speech stealers. 1. Excessive screen time. Keep it under 20 minutes with co-viewing. 2. Responding too quickly. Pause and create communication opportunities. 3. Adult-centered conversation. Get on their level with serve and return. 4. Extended pacifier use. Phase it out after 12 months. 5. The silence trap. Fill your home with parallel talk and self-talk. Remember Emma, James, Sophia, and Marcus? Each of these children transformed their communication in weeks, not months, because their parents made these specific changes. Here's what I want you to do right now. First, hit that like button if you found even one useful tip here, It helps other worried parents find this video. Second, subscribe and turn on notifications because next week, I'm sharing the exact words and phrases that trigger toddler speech fastest. Third, and most important, comment below and tell me, which of these 5 mistakes are you going to fix first? And if you have a toddler speech concern I didn't address, let me know. You're not just a viewer. You're part of a community of parents committed to helping our children thrive. Your toddler's words are coming. Sometimes they just need us to clear the path. See you in the next video.